Hey everybody, Forex Brizio here, Wednesday, October 11th, now 12 noon p.m. Just a follow-up to my message from earlier this morning at the New York Futures Open at 9:30, so now we're 2.5 hours into the session. And as you can see, this is the NASDAQ 15-minute chart, and as you can see, we are still trading inside the range. There's been no breakout. I thought this was going to be a breakout when it came back up here the second time. It did push down, but it just doesn't seem to be any momentum. I mean, this really, if we had a lot of selling pressure, this would quickly break out of this zone and head down. So I actually did enter a trade, but I closed it already for a couple of points profit, but really not much because I'm just not comfortable with the lack of volatility on this right now. And the ES looks the same. Well, it's a little different with the ES. We're sitting back at the bottom of the range. I can extend this over a little bit more. And again, there's just no follow through to either, break through or impulsively move back to the upside. So it could just be one of those days where we're just going to chop around, which is perfectly fine. At least as of now, there's no breakout in either direction. And the further we get past noontime, quite frankly, the less likely there will be a sustained move at this point. I'm not saying it can't happen, but, like I said, the further we go into the afternoon, it's less likely. So we might just have a ranging day today, and that's fine. We just won't trade. But this probably sets up for potentially a nice day tomorrow, maybe, because the longer this thing ranges, it's like pushing down on a spring, and, the harder you push down on it, when you finally let go of the spring, it's going to shoot in one direction. So I'm actually okay if I just stay on the sideline today, and, that's it. I did take a trade earlier on natural gas. We broke to the downside earlier, and I actually closed it out, I think, back here at the close of this candle. It did go down a little bit more, and as you can see, it's rallying back up now. It came down into this, almost back into this kind of demand zone that I already had drawn out. This is like a 1-hour chart demand zone. And fundamentally, like I said yesterday, natural gas is bullish, so it's not surprising this is going back up. But I did take a nice downside trade, which I've since closed. I don't know if I'm going to look to go long at this point, although it looks really good. But I've been so distracted keeping an eye on the NASDAQ and the S&P that I just completely ignored what this was doing. We still have this, but just talking about this natural gas quickly, we still have this large resistance zone up here that it reacted from, this previous high, and then we went up here last week and came down. I guess we can do the 4-hour chart. Here's the 4-hour chart. So, we'll see if this thing, pushes back and goes through this resistance zone higher, which it very well could, because I guess, again, fundamentally, there's still some issues. But like I said, I'm probably not looking to trade this anymore today. I'll let this go for today, and because this could just be profit taking, and we could come up here and hit this zone as resistance and sell back off again. I don't know. So I already kind of made my money on this one today, so I'm just going to stand aside. But I would like to still keep an eye on these two, although again, it's pretty quiet. It keeps trying to show signs of going down, but then it just kind of stalls out on both of these. So, I'm just going to wait and see. But again, the later we go into the day, the less chance that there'll be any real follow through. So anyways, that's it, guys. I'll leave it there. Unfortunately, I'm not doing these updates live because it's just too much for me to create a live and go live. And I don't know who's going to watch anyways, but hopefully you can check out these short ones and just kind of see, what I'm thinking in real time as we go. So, all right, guys, that's it. Talk to you soon.